live to explain what's been going on with my channel recently, because you might have noticed that it's been a little bit less consistent than usual. Less uploads. Uploads are a bit kind of, I don't know, not as high quality as normal maybe. More just fun posts rather than a lot of painting. I'll take these off because it's shining. Right. So, big thing happened recently. About 12 weeks ago yesterday, I had a baby. I had a little baby boy, and he's doing amazing. But babies do take up a lot of time. So, that's obviously left a lot less time for content creation and, painting in general. So, what that's kind of meant for the channel is that I've not been able to put together as much content for you all, but I wanted to sort of go live and just explain what my plans are going forward, what I'm going to be doing, and really just give you all a little update really. So yeah, he was born 12 weeks ago yesterday, and he's doing amazing. He's really chunky. He's actually asleep right here right now, so if I'm a bit quiet, that's why. I don't want to wake him up. But yeah, he's doing really, really well. But the content and the hobby time has obviously gone downhill a bit. I'm still getting a little bit in here and there when I can, but it's nowhere near as consistent, obviously. What I have been able to do is put together some really nice pieces, like I did the Cathayan Sentinel recently, which really enjoyed doing that. And I also did the Arachne quad accelerator platform for the Saturn 9 release, that was a lot of fun. Really great model. So yeah, I managed to get those done whilst he was here, obviously, and I was really pleased with them. But that's 2 models in 12 weeks, it's not a lot for me. What it has made me realise is that there's definitely a lot of people who are in the same situation as me, new parents who don't have as much time, and they want to learn how to paint. And so what I'm thinking is, going forwards, I want to know from you if you'd like to see more content basically based around providing painting techniques and tutorials that are good for the people who are time crunched, who don't have so much time to necessarily, sit for hours and hours and hours and paint, perfect blending and do that kind of thing. You might be a dad, or you might just be a busy person or a mum, not as much time. And you want to know those techniques where you can get the most bang for your buck, not as much time investment. And another thing is, like, having a baby is really expensive. So if there's, I was thinking maybe we can tie it in with budget hobby hacks as well. So fast and cheap hobby hacks that we can come up with, make some content around those, and hopefully, be able to show off to you all, ways that you can still still make content if you've got, a busy schedule, or you've got a baby, or whatever it is. Doing a live as well is a bit different. It's not usually something I would do. I did a bit of Twitch streaming not that long ago. But yeah, going live it's very different for me, especially when I'm not actually doing something on the live. Like when I've done lives before, I've been doing painting on camera, that kind of thing. So this is very different. Just giving a life update. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Come to think of it, who actually wants to know my life update? Really? Who cares? I don't know. I suppose any subscribers who want to know where the content's been going, they would care, maybe, hopefully. But yeah, I think maybe if going forward, my plan would be more content based around speedy techniques that you can really get nice results from without too much effort and without having to shell out a fortune. Like the Arachne quad accelerator. If you haven't seen that, if you head over to my other videos, or check out my my socials, there's pictures of it on there. And with that, I wanted to do some really quick techniques to show off how you can get some nice results without spending ages on it. So I used the airbrush for some general blending, and then the chipping, that's all done with sponge and a bit of brushwork, but the brushwork's super quick and simple. So like I feel like it's the kind of technique that anyone can do, and you don't have to have like all your paints and everything set out. Like if you haven't got a dedicated painting area, it's still an easy technique you can do. I just used a kitchen sponge, tore some bits off of that, dab that in some brown and blue first, dab that on the model, and then brown to follow. And yeah, it was a really easy technique. So I think more stuff like that, like Slapshot was huge. Everyone enjoys Slapshot because it's an easy technique. Anyone can do it really, relatively time, not time consuming. So maybe, I'll do more content like that in the future. What do you think? But yeah, other than that, like how my content's going. Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's funny, isn't it? Like trying to think of like what actual people want to see. It's difficult to know. But I've just been thinking like I'm in this situation, and like I know from like people messaging me on Instagram and things like that there's a lot of other people who are in the same situation. They've all work families, or they're time strapped or money strapped, and they haven't necessarily got the time or space or energy to spend hours on a model, but they want to know how they can get it looking nice quickly. So I think I might try and do more of that going forwards. And like really one of the things that sort of like having a baby makes you realise is like the time for you to do your stuff is super precious. So like you want to make sure that time is well spent. It's interesting. But yeah, I just thought I'd give it a quick update. Not going to go live for long, just a few minutes here just to say what's going on. And outside of painting, bits painting, having a baby is hard work. The sleep deprivation is real. It takes it out of you. But me and Rach are doing well. Trying to now curb back on a diet, because like the other thing is finding time to eat healthily and like not just eat crap food all the time when you've got a baby is super hard. Like the amount of calories I've eaten is ridiculous, really. Which I suppose is a bit of comfort eating. I probably shouldn't do that, but hey ho, it is what it is. Started going climbing again recently. That was pretty cool. Like indoor bouldering. Used to do that quite a lot, and yeah, it's hard, isn't it, when you've got kids? It's just so hard. Like even just kids in the family, it's difficult. But yeah, I started going bouldering recently. That was cool. It's hard work getting back to that, because one of the things with bouldering is there's like two parts to it. So there's technique and strength. When you're building up, obviously your technique gets better and better and better. And you learn how you're supposed to move to do certain climbs and stuff like that. The strength obviously goes in hand in hand with the technique. So to be able to pull off certain moves, you need to be a certain amount of strong. And if you haven't got that, then you can't do the move, but you've still got the technique. So in your head you think, oh yeah, I can do this. You try it and it flops. But yeah, so that's kind of all that's been going on, really. Baby's been taking up a lot of time. Done a bit of climbing. Going to start making more content based around speedy techniques. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little update, everyone. Hopefully you'll stick around. And maybe I'll do some more lives like this. It's quite fun just jumping on a quick live, chatting away for a few minutes, and then disappearing again. Yeah. Well, thanks very much, everyone, for popping in, and see you all soon. Bye.